We've started the new financial year by thinking about what focuses the mind of most property buyers. And we think that right now, most buyers, whether they be investor buyers or home buyers, are looking for areas where they can buy affordably, but also have great potential for capital growth. It's the win-win situation that most property buyers are looking for: affordable buying at prices that are attainable in areas that have got the growth drivers to provide really good capital gains in the future. And the reports that most focus on those issues amongst our staple of reports are the Cheapies with prospects reports. We have two. We have a city edition and we have a regional edition, which we publish every 4 months. And we've just published a new edition of both those reports. Right now, most of the most compelling real estate hotspots around Australia are those more affordable areas. In the two biggest cities where the markets, generally speaking, are past their peak, we still have very strong activity in the outlying areas, the ones that are at the more affordable end of the market. It's particularly so in Melbourne, where the outer ring suburbs of the Melbourne metropolitan area are still selling very strongly and prices are still rising. Then we have the fact that Hobart, which is our most affordable capital city at the moment, the capital city where prices are the lowest, is now the strongest market in capital city Australia, where prices are rising the fastest, and also real estate is selling very rapidly. We think also that as the year moves on and we get into next year as well, that we're going to see greater uplift in some of the other capital cities that are at a lot more affordable than Sydney and Melbourne, specifically in Brisbane and Adelaide, and also Perth, which is now mounting a comeback after several years of price decline. So some good buying in those cities as well, with good prospects for future growth. And then the additional factor is that the reality that some of the most strongest and most compelling hotspots at the moment are in the regional areas. It's a noticeable trend that regional centres are close to the two biggest cities, Sydney and Melbourne, and now have rising markets. They have their own reasons to rise, but they've also caught a ripple effect from the major cities, and they're on a cycle that's a little bit later than the capital city. And this is quite a normal feature in property cycles, that the major cities go for a cycle, and gradually, eventually, some of the regional areas, particularly those within an hour or two of the capital cities, then get a ripple effect from that. So we've certainly seen major regional centres in Victoria and New South Wales getting some uplift, and one of those is Ballarat. The backdrop behind me is a scene from historic Ballarat. It's a market that offers a very high level of affordability, and it's also a market that's really strongly rising for all sorts of local reasons, as well as its link to the capital city, Melbourne. So we've published now our new editions of both of the Cheapies with Prospects reports, the city edition and the regional edition, and we're making those available in a bundle, where if you buy the two together in a bundle, you're saving a lot of money compared to buying each one separately. So look out for those. Follow the links and have a look at those reports. They really speak to what's important, I think, to property investors right now. Areas that have great potential for growth, but where the prices are attainable and you can buy affordably. That's it for now. Ryder from hotspotting.com.au signing off. Talk to you again soon.